Yo, what's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today we are doing yet another to buy or not to buy video, and we are going to be checking out the Marauders tank, Mr. Strife himself. Now, I've got to be honest, it feels like we're doing one of these videos every other day at the moment. It's like there's so many characters being released, so rapid fire, that I'm type of losing track of gear and ability mats and all that type of good stuff to go with it. But we're going to do our level best, and we're going to level him up as much as we possibly can. But with it, before we do that, let's have a quick look at him and see what we're getting ourselves into. Now, Strife is a 45 shard unlock. He is going to be coming in as the Marauder tank with Psychic Strike being his basic. He's also a Villain Global Mutant Protector Marauder. So Psychic Strike is his basic ability, and that is attack primary target for 60% damage. If the target has taunt, gain taunt up to a maximum of 3. Clear the taunt from that target. If Mr. Sinister is an ally, transfer 2 positive effects from the primary target to Mr. Sinister. That is potentially huge. That also goes all the way up to if Mr. Sinister is an ally, transfer all positive effects to Mr. Sinister. That is absolutely massive with Mr. Sinister, without a shadow of a doubt. His special is Superiority, and that is gain 1 taunt up to a maximum of 3. Barrier yourself for 5% of this character's max health and generate 1 ability energy for 1 random Marauder ally. Now that goes up slightly as well, generate 1 ability energy to 2 Marauder allies, and then it goes generate 2 ability energy for 2 random Marauder allies. He also gains Deflex later on and extra percentage of health. That's pretty big. He's going to be a seriously tanky dude. Nullifying Blast is his special ability, and that is apply ability block to primary target and adjacent targets. Attack the primary and adjacent targets for 150% damage. Now this seems to scale up just purely on damage basis, and obviously the ability block's pretty huge, but even at gear tier 7 it's only the ability block to primary and adjacent targets and extra damage. There's nothing else that goes with this. So straight away I'd say, you know what, I'm probably never gonna tier for that particular one. Grandior is his passive, and on spawn fill 10% speed bar and 10% speed bar per mutant villain ally. On turn, if taunting, gain 1 deflect up to a maximum of 3, and when allied with Mr. Sinister, drops below 50% max health, gain 1 taunt. So the second Mr. Sinister drops below 50% health, bam, he gains a taunt up to a maximum of 3, gain barrier for 5% of this character's max health. On war defense, the list goes on. Gain 10% resistance, mutant allies gain 10% resistance, gain 10% focus, villain allies gain 10% focus. And this scales up absolutely crazily. I genuinely think he is a must. If you've already picked up Mr. Sinister, he is a must for the Marauder team. So at this point in time, I have absolutely no idea whatsoever how he's going to become available. Whatsoever. All I do know is he is available right now for an offer, and they're £23.99. So they're probably about $25 for 16. So that's 8 Bad Blood Orbs. Now, let's see how we get on with it. So, I've ended up picking up one of his offers. So we're going to have 8 orbs to open. Now, I just want to double check if he's available in the red star orbs at 10%. And if he is, we might give some red stars a bit of a whirl as well. He is not at 10% in the red stars just yet. So we're not going to be doing that at this point in time. I'll come up with another Red Star Orb opening video at a later time for him. So we are going to have eight Bad Blood Orbs to open. Now, I've got to be honest, what I find a little bit crazy is he's already dropping. Like, look how many characters we've got already just in the orbs. We've got Elsa Bloodstone there. Bad Blood Orbs for Strife. We've got Hela Orbs still there. We've got the House of Essex Orbs still there for Mr. Sinister. We are dropping a ton of characters. It really does feel a little bit machine gunned at this point in time. I'm all for new content. I'll put my hands up. I'm all for new characters, all for new content. It just feels like it's going a little bit too fast at this point in time. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, guys. And, right, before we do get into this orb opening, if you could do me a massive favour, guys, if you like the video, like the content, like the vibe over here, all that good stuff, need you to do me a massive favour. If you can like this video, drop a comment down below. And if you want to see more like this, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. Right, so without further ado, let's get in to the Bad Blood Orbs. We've got eight to open. Let's go. It's blue straight away. It's 12. That's a nice start. 36k on the right hand side. Blue on the left. That's a little bit poor. Don't really need them. I think we've got about 20 odd thousand of them. 72k gold on the left. That's nice. 10 there. So we're already at 22 shards, even though we've only opened 2 so far. 22 goes to 28 on the pillars. Nothing major. Pop. 6 again. 18 on the right. 5 blue again. Yeah. Right. I do believe the next one is a guaranteed. Whatever we get, we've got him. There we go. We've got Strife. Nothing much on the gear wise. Go again. 6. Right. We've got one more. One more. Come on. Let's have a gold for once. Boom. That's blue. It's 10. So 64 out of 45. You are guaranteed to get him on the one offer, which I've got to be fair is pretty damn nice. I'd be a little bit aggrieved if it was only the guaranteed one. So we are guaranteed to get him. So without further ado, let's register him. Let's do it. Boom. We've got him at 2 stars. It's not setting the world on fire. And as a tank, I would like him a lot higher. But we have him. He's there. Now, let me fast forward in time a little bit. And I'll level him up. And we'll see what we can do with a little bit of Marauder gameplay. I'll see you in a sec. Right, here we are in the future. And unfortunately, we could only manage an abysmal 9,860. We've taken him up to level 50. 5542. And I've got to be honest, I put my hands up. One of the reasons why I didn't get both of the packs for today's video is because we are so far out of gear and ability and gold and everything else because of all the other characters that have come out. I genuinely couldn't see the point because I knew we wouldn't be able to take him up too far. So I only got the one pack as a main result of that. And if I'm feeling the pinch that much, surely everyone's got to be, right? Surely everyone's got to be. I don't know what's got to give. Whether or not the character speed that they're releasing's got to give, or maybe just the ability to get more mats. Or I don't know. Something's got to give because at the moment we're bottlenecking hard. So we've only managed to take him up to 9,860. As I said, 2 star. I don't know how he's going to perform as a tank. However, I did take his special superiority up to gear tier 5 as a result to generate 2 ability energy for 2 random Marauders. And I feel like that was the biggest bit of his kit, apart from obviously his passive. And his passive will get done once we hit the raid later on tonight. So, without further ado, let me find a blitz team for him. We're going to put him in with the Marauders first, and then we'll check him out with some people a little bit closer to his own power. So, bear with me 2 seconds, and I'll be right back with you. Right, this is the team I've decided that we'll have a little play around with. We've got the Marauders there, obviously. We've got Sabretooth and Mystique in the 50k range. I've put Hela in there just because I couldn't really work out who else to put in there at that type of range. So we've got Hela and Mr. Sinister in the 30k range. And then obviously we've got Strife about the 10k mark. However, he's meant to be the tank, and at 10k it's not going to work. But let's see what he looks like. And obviously he will also be granting these guys a ton of other bonuses. So on that side of things, it's pretty decent. And the other reason why I put Hela in is because of her constant minion there. Just might take the aggro off Strife a little bit so we can see more of his kit, rather than just putting him in there and him getting deaded sharpish. So let's have a little look. First match, and this is a really tough multiplier as well. This is 8.1 that we're going to go in on straight away. I'm not holding out a huge amount of hope. I'll put my hands up. I'm not holding out a huge amount of hope. But there's a will. There's a way, baby. All right, loading on in now. Let's see what he looks like. Let's have a look. Right. So he gets to go first, obviously, due to his special there, due to his passive. And this is going to gain taunt. That's a terrible idea. You don't want to gain taunt, mate. Trust me. And then gain 2 deflect, plus barrier to self, 10%. Generate 2 ability energy for 2 random orders. Let's have a little look at the animation. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was him dead immediately. But we knew that was going to happen. But he did generate a nice bit of energy. Apply disrupt. That was pretty damn nice. Let's get a clone going. The reason for my clone is so I can bounce between them two. Oh, wow, he died pretty quick. Well, I tell you what, we're half mopped up. Was it down to Strife? No. No. But the energy was pretty nice. You know what might be an idea, though? Is those guys start with all of their skills unlocked anyway. So generating all that energy on turn 1 doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. Let's try going up against the Spider-Verse and not using his instant taunt. Because as I say, them guys start with full energy anyway. Maybe it would be better to use Sabretooth's ult, use Mystique's ult, and then use Strife's. So we'll just attack. Let's go in on Spider-Man there. Reason for Spider-Man, I don't want that defense down on everyone. We get the defense down anyway. And Strife dies regardless. I just feel like he's so low that it might not really work. Take them out. I want a Green Goblin clone. Thank you very much. Only got the one. Let's start hoping for more. Right, Green Goblin now. I type of like this team. I feel like maybe if they were leveled up, this would be quite cool. Maybe Hela actually really works there. Let Gary do his exploding business. Got a new Gary back. Well, I tell you, I'm actually pretty surprised this team's winning at all. Like, yes, I know we've got two big characters in there, but this is like an 8.2 multiplier, that one, and we mopped up. Now, the trouble is it to do with Strife? Strife hasn't really benefited any of these attacks yet. So let's give it another whirl. Let's give it another whirl. Right. Gonna try not to start straight away. Target the Wolverine. Bring Gary back. Can love Gary. Absolutely love him. Alright, got a nice target there. Now, I'm thinking, do we take Hulk or do we take Deadpool? Let's take the Hulk. Hang on, Strife's still bloody alive. What's going on there? Let's get the taunt up for the Hulk. Oh, I was just thinking we might get to see his ult there. I was literally thought, what was ult? We're going to see his ult. And then Cable had to go ruin the party. What a dick. Still mopped up pretty nicely, right? Still mopped up pretty nicely at 8.3. Okay. No opponent found. I'm hoping that we get one more in, guys. I'm hoping we get one more in. Shall we? I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to scrap the team. I'm going to scrap the team and we're going to use him at other people around his mark and see what he looks like. Now, this is the trouble. See, the trouble is with that, right? In fact, that's a terrible idea. Just due to the multiplier, it won't work. Due to the multiplier, it won't work at all. It'll be too big a punch up no matter where we go. So we will take him for another whirl with this team. It's so frustrating that we can't see his skills. Maybe we'll even jump into a villain mode node afterwards and see what he looks like there. But in a blitz punch up at 8.3, it's just not going to work no matter who we put him with, I don't think. Not at this level. Right, we'll start on Loki. He's dead straight away. No messing around there. I would love, absolutely love to see this team at a higher mark. Deathproof got the taunt. Get the heal going. Sending Gary. The taunt's a bit of an annoyance. Oh, we just lost the taunt there. Sending Gary. Go on, Gal. Yeah, I love Gary. Well, I'll tell you what, the team are smashing it. The team is absolutely smashing it. The only trouble is Strife's got absolutely nothing to do with it whatsoever. Strife don't even know what day it is. No, Strife's loading in there. Hey, look at me. Bam. Nutted. So... Let's have a little look at him in a campaign node. Yeah. Oh no, that's Alliance. What's going on here? Oh my days. There we go. Sorry, it's double late. What am I playing at? Any node that we're trying to farm at the moment? Not really. We've already done that? Yeah, we've already done that. There we go. Let's do this one. So we'll put him back in. We'll put him in with the team that we just had him with. But we'll try not to use them. We'll try not to. You see, just the power creep is insane, right? Absolute insane. Let's have a little look. And guys, for those of you that have stuck this far in the video, I appreciate the hell out of you watching. I really do, guys. Right. Take down Ultron, his units won't stop. Yeah, no problem at all. Sending Gary. Try not to hit Ultron. Yeah, let's get an Ultron clone. Oh, I love Mr. Sinister. I'm not even going to call him minions. Oh, even Gary's beating these guys up. Are we not going to see his ult? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, here we go. That's a pretty cool animation as well. Not the coolest animation in the game. Pretty cool. But yeah, not the coolest. I really like I really like his kit though. I really like his kit. I really think he's the glue that sticks the Marauders together. My version is not good enough. As a standalone character, he's pretty meh. You know, I probably wouldn't look at him if I weren't looking at building the Marauders team. So if you're looking at building the Marauders team, 1,000,000%, I believe Strife is type of the glue that is going to really make that team top notch. If you're not looking at building the Marauders team, I would say you can pass on this offer. That's my opinion on it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Guys, thank you for watching to this stage in the video. I really do appreciate checking it out. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to talk to me in person, you can find me over at my Twitch page, which is www.twitch.tv/Shanksy. The link's down below. You can find me over there if you want to talk any Marvel Strike Force, ask me any questions, anything like that. Feel free to jump on over there. You can also jump on in the Discord. Link is down below. And if you've got any other comments, leave them down below. And I'll do my best to get back to you as quick as humanly possible. Guys, that is it for me today. Hope you've enjoyed it. But until next time, you take it easy.